We are live. Oh, yeah, the Oxenfree. Oxenfree. Did you guys used to say that? I don't think I used to say it. I've heard it be said in movies. I don't think I used to say it. I
Thanks,
forgot my
Bob.
glasses. I will put my glasses, please.
Where's that?
I think they're on next to my bed or on my desk. Somewhere. Stop it. We'll talk Mario. Stop it, both of you. I'll make you guys stand up all during service. Your allergies after now. Sneeze.
Yeah.
That's what I do, and you always ask me what's wrong with me. Well, then why you ask what's wrong with me? You already know. I said, I didn't ask what's wrong with you. I said, your allergies acting up? I said, are your allergies acting up? But you should already know it's my allergies acting up since you know that. But sometimes it's just you're going to sneeze like you just said. Yeah, I'm just about to sneeze. Which I believe is probably my allergies. Okay, so while I am sharing, let's go ahead and, Ariel.
Her name is not Ariel.
Ariel. Ariel.
You start first.
No, she knows what I'm calling her name. Like a cowboy in the western country. Ariel. Let's go. Watch mom get Patricia.
I'm supposed to start?
No, take it off your face.
And my name's not Ariel.
It is right now because you acting like Ariel. That's just acting like a wild ass country on North Carolina. Okay. Go do what I told you need to do. Go do what you need to get from your own.
Me? I don't know where you are.
Well, go find one. You just had one.
I lost it. Sorry, Kamari. Mom, make sure Kamari doesn't switch.
Okay, so go ahead and start with introductions while I finish loading up everything. Come on, go ahead and start. Jane, give me time to think of a name. You have plenty of time to think of a name because you know that we're going to have class today. So you don't have to wait to think of a name in class. You can have it before class. Well, I kind of forget. Okay, well,
Ultron.
then your name is your Ultra Lord?
Ultron.
Ultron?
Ultron.
Ultron. Okay. So Ultron, how was your week?
Ultron.
Ultron.
Rare.
I couldn't find one.
Ariel? If you want something, get Patricia. Get Patricia. Y'all, these kids, man, they want me to beat them. They want me to hang them by their feet upside down.
Can I take one of yours? I can't find it.
In my pajama drawer is your white one from the feast day.
Wait, you got me a white one?
Same white one you wear on the feast days. I don't know why this thing keeps doing this. Oh, it's so irritating.
Can I start now?
Yes, so Ultron's full day week was Ultron.
Mine was dark.
What's your name there?
My name is Dark.
Okay. You need to take that off your face as well.
What is wrong with it though?
I don't know. And I don't know why my thing is acting dumb.
Because Ariel's acting dumb. She acted like a
My day was dark.
My messenger is acting like my messenger on my other account, and I don't know why it's doing that.
My day was very dark today.
Okay. And why was your day very dark today? Oh, why was your week very dark?
Because I had a taco something. Because the electricity went off.
The electricity didn't go off. Oh, yeah, it went off a couple of times this week.
It went off for a year. From night to morning.
A year.
Yes.
Electricity always goes off here. Every time electricity goes off, you're always like, did I pay the electricity bill?
But it usually goes off in the summer.
And I love when the electricity went off because I love dark.
I love dark.
Yes.
I
like this. I like that.
I don't like when the electricity goes off because then it's hot.
I know.
There's 7 darks and 8 darks. Wow, that's a lot of darks.
Yeah, and she and me love dark. She got blue dark.
Miss Gia is on with us and she's laughing about Patricia because she knows y'all about to get it with Big Daddy Paul. Big Daddy Paul's coming for you guys.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I said
It's a Big Daddy Paul. Pow, 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 pow.
He's gonna go.
I'm gonna have to. Hey mom, I'm gonna have to bring Captain Kapow. Ding ding ding. Big Daddy Paul versus Captain Kapow.
Okay, so what's your name? Little girl in the middle.
Me?
Yes,
You're
you.
the only little girl in the middle.
Could it be? Then who?
My name is
Honesty, that's a beautiful name. Okay, Honesty, how was your week?
It was honest.
It was honest. How did I know that was coming? That was
Because
Very
we all have pretty much jokes. My name was Ultron, Ultra Rare Day. Napa's name was Dark. Her day was dark. Ario's day was honest.
You know that was sarcasm, right? You know I really wasn't looking for. I already knew the answer. Yeah,
And my magnetic jokes.
about that.
Attractive.
That was actually kind of funny.
Actually,
Well,
I'm
last
more
class,
attractive
Mari
than
said
him.
his name was Mr. Magnetic or something, and his week was attractive. Okay. Anyways,
I'm more
moving
attractive.
forward. So, who did their scripture memories for this week?
Dun, 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 dun.
So stand up if you did it. Stand up.
Matthew 6, verse 33. But seek ye first the kingdom of Yah and his righteousness, and these things will be added unto you. And these things shall be added.
And all
things shall be added.
these things shall be added unto you. Nope. You didn't get it.
Hey, Mom!
Matthew.
You said last time if you only get
Are you gonna
But seek ye first the kingdom of Yah and his righteousness, and all.
go? All is
Yeah,
important.
you're correct.
All
He's
is
wrong.
important.
Why is all important?
Because it's not some things, all these things.
Matthew. Matthew.
Oh my goodness. I'm a hurt them. Hold on 1 second.
Big Daddy Paul!
Don't worry. I gave her
Look at this
COVID.
pipsqueak over here. Smell
You guys stop standing in the chairs.
I'm just standing.
I've never been standing.
Sorry.
Matthew 6 and 33. That's what she said. But seek ye first for the kingdom of Yah and righteousness, and all things should be added unto you. Guys.
And all these things shall be added unto you.
And his righteousness. All these things. Okay,
That's
moving
what
on.
I said.
So today
Checkpoint.
we're going to be talking about the illusion of time.
Oh, a supernova.
That has nothing to do about time travel. Well, some of it does. But that's a black hole. It's a time
Are you
sphere.
guys ready for class? I don't know. I don't really have the energy to deal with all of this today.
You trash.
So, are you guys ready for class?
I am. Because I'm ready to learn.
You ready to learn?
Me too.
Thank you. You guys are ready to learn? Are you sure?
I want to go
Okay. So, time is elusive.
I want to go
You're ready to go to class? Okay, baby girl. What do you think that I mean by private?
Wait, so you said time is elusive?
It's elusive. The illusion of time. Time is elusive.
I know what illusion means, but I just forgot. I knew what illusion means, and I know what time. Time is
think Are y'all think about illusion when you don't drink enough water? You start seeing stuff. That's what
like when you
Like
close
in
your
this
eyes and then
movie,
you like
and
see
then
some
you
like colors when you don't
you
drink
don't
enough
know
water.
why.
Can you just answer the question? Do you know what you think I mean by time is the illusion of
Because you see it
time?
there, but then by the time you look back again, it's gone.
Okay, so it kind of disappears, right? Time is something that we feel like we have a lot of, but frequently we find ourselves running out of it. We experience this all the time. I'm going to use an example of the baking shows because I think most of us have seen like a baking show on Netflix or
Nailed it.
TV. My kids, we actually really like to watch them. So in these baking competitions, they will give the competitors usually like about 8 hours to bake a cake, right? So in the 8 hours, we as sitting at home, we're like, oh, well, that's a long time, right? But how long do you guys spend in school each day? Do you know? A typical school day, they don't, but a typical school day is 8 hours. Do you think that you could bake a whole cake in 8 hours?
Not even close.
You don't think you can bake a cake in 8 hours?
Actually, I can make like special, beautiful cookies because I can bake.
Watch this house burn down in 8 hours.
I'm gonna bake the beautifulest cake.
Alright, I'm gonna help you
Yes,
too.
you could bake one layer of cake in 8 hours.
You think, okay.
I'll bake
Yes. You
5 layers
You-
of
I'm
cake
gonna bake.
in 2 hours.
Okay, so they think that they can bake a cake in 8 hours in a school day. What about you? Do you think that you can bake one of those like elaborate cakes in 8 hours?
What's elaborate?
Elaborate, like, you know, those pretty cakes that they bake on the shows.
Wedding cake.
Wedding cake.
Whoa.
Could you bake in a wedding cake? That's fine.
All you
Bake a
do is
wedding
get
cake.
the mix. and you
But what happens at the end of every baking show?
somebody loses.
Well, yeah, somebody loses, but I'm saying like
Destruction.
no. I'm saying like at the end of the time, are they all by the time time is up, are all they just sitting there and just like, whoa, I'm bored.
No, they're still on the
They're like-
decorations. Like,
They're racing to get everything done, right? But in the beginning of the competition, 8 hours seemed like it was so far away. Your 8 hours of school day seems like a really long time, but then at the end of school, don't you guys find that you're trying to rush and hurry and get stuff done in class?
no.
Hurry up and get your homework written down. Hurry up, the teacher's trying to hurry up and finish this lesson.
My teacher comes towards Lava, so I don't have enough time. So then I
sitting
turned
here
it over
until
and I
she's
accidentally,
too
and then I accidentally pinched her.
Okay, please be still, okay?
They need to scoot over. She needs to scoot over because I'm stuck on the edge of this table.
How about you, if you were to
My arm is
Here.
so
turn the
The cord is in the way.
That's okay, they can't see the board. Okay, so, what did I say? So at the end of these baking shows, right, they feel like they've run out of time and they're scrambling to get all their stuff done because they want to finish their cake so they can, you know, move on to the next level or win the award. But in the beginning, they really thought they had so much time. And there's a worldly saying that when the master is away, the mice will play, right? And what do you think that means?
Because when the people that are there to see him and catch him, kill him, they're gone, then they'll come out and start looking around for scoops, scavenging, and doing all sorts of stuff that they usually don't do when they're there.
Wait. So when the saying of when the master's away, they might as well play is like
The mice will play.
they might as well play. It's like when somebody, so this happened. So my mom was putting Sassy to sleep. And then We were supposed to do 1 billion go killing things because she's 2.
That is messed up. Someone got a bitter butt up in here.
No, you got the bitterest one.
Hey, come on, finish your point.
So then, what is it called? So then I was washing the dishes, and I don't wash my dishes like how I sweep the floor, because I am good. I sweep the floor fast. My brother has his mouth open from like this big. So when he saw me sweeping the floor super fast. So I don't wash the dishes that fast. I wash the dishes like slow. I'm taking my time because my brother washes them fast and like breaks that have a bunch of bad stuff on it. So I take my
Snitches
time.
get stitches.
Come on, finish your point, please.
I take my time, and then like my mom gave me a spanking. Although I was taking my time, make sure all the dishes were sparkling clean, and she didn't even say thank you.
This girl loves to play in water. This girl can spend all day at the pool and then come home and want to spend 2 hours in the shower. She likes to play in water. So when you have been sleeping for an hour and a half and you get up and there's 3 dishes washed in an hour and a half,
And the whole kitchen's flooded with water.
And I don't care what kind of scrubbing you're doing, it don't take an hour and a half. So anyways, yes, when the master's away, the mice will play.
Wait, Mom.
Yes.
See, 3 dishes in 1.5 hours. 1 dish takes 30 minutes.
Thank you for that breakdown. I appreciate it. Please sit down. Right. So the illusion of time, right, is that you always feel like you have more time, but you frequently feel like you also at the end are running out of time. And that's where this saying, when the master's away, the mice play. And it's funny that she brings that point up because sit down now.
It's a perfect point to prove that.
Because I'm actually going to talk about that later.
What?
Right now. So I know when I was a child, I fell in this trap many times because my parents would say like, hey, before I get home from work, I want the house clean. And in my mind, they're going to be gone for 8 hours, right? So I have a little bit of time to watch TV. So how long do you think I should watch TV for? My parents are gone for 8 hours. So how long should I watch TV?
Absolutely 0 until you're finished.
That's not how you guys operate. So how long?
Actually, sometimes I do want
I like
So
to
about how
maybe a good
let's say-
30 minutes
So
and then like
thank
clean up.
you. So like 30 minutes, right? So I should watch you for 30 more. And then I also have time to talk on the phone to my best friends about how long should 8 hours. So out of 8 hours, I'm at 7.5 hours. So I've got 30 minutes to watch
Well,
TV.
if
So how long should I talk to my friend?
If I'm
I
thinking
know,
about you,
I know.
you talk to your friend about an hour and 45 minutes
Okay,
each
so
time.
let's just go for an hour. Let's go for an hour. Let's go for an hour and a half, right? So now I'm down 2 hours. So now my parents are at work for 8 hours. I got 6 hours left, right? So maybe I could eat lunch, right? Because I gotta eat lunch. So I'm taking about 30 minutes to eat lunch. Is that good?
Yeah, we take about 30
Maybe an hour. Because I gotta make it, right? So now I'm down to 5 hours, right? But now I'm tired, so I should take a little nap too. How
And
long-
then-
Okay,
you
that's
go-
like 2, 3, 5 billion hours.
Every time it rains, my mom is sleeping.
Like
Dead.
earlier today, she took 1,004 billion hours.
Why are
It's
y'all
like her
yelling?
genes don't even wake up to when
They
the
will
sun
wait
shines
until
on.
they get older. Well, she loves to sleep because she will sleep till 12 o'clock if you let her. So I don't even know why she's talking. And wait till they get older. Wait till you get in your later teenage years and you come home from
I
school.
am in my late
Okay.
teenager.
So, and so, right, so then I take a little nap. And it's only gonna take me an hour to get the house clean. It's not gonna take me that long, right? So I'm good, right? My day is planned out. I'm good. I'm gonna save cleaning the house for last, because that's the way most children think. They're gonna do what they want to do first, and they're gonna save for what their parents have asked them to do for last. I used to do this as a teenager all the time.
No,
So
I hate
sometimes
this.
I would be like, it's time for me to start cleaning up now. And I look up at the time and I'm like, oh man, I only have 45 minutes left. Or, oh man, like my time is almost up. I gotta hurry up and clean. And so this method of doing what I wanted first often equated to me getting in a lot of trouble because either I wouldn't have enough time left to clean up, or I will be skipping over things and not cleaning it right, so I can save time and get it clean to
A certain.
to a certain degree, so it would seem as if I did clean. And my favorite thing to do, my parents used to hate when I do, I clean up and I would leave the cleaning supplies out, and they'd be like, why is all this stuff out? And in my mind, like, look, I want you to know I cleaned up, so I left all the stuff out so you could see that I cleaned up. But that always got me in trouble too. So Yeshua makes mentions of many parables about how people fail to live life obediently because they think they have, they think they have lots of time. So let's go to Matthew 24.
But in the real world,
And 4.
well, in the real world, what it looks like, you don't look up at the time and be like, oh, I have 44 minutes. You don't have any time waiting for you. Ends up being there in your day. You don't have a time to look up and say, oh, I need to get together.
I feel like a lot of people look up and be like, oh man, like I do that all the time. I'm like, oh man, it's time for this. Or, oh man, it's time for this. This time snuck up on me. I thought I had a lot of time. Next thing you know, like this morning, I woke up, I went to the bathroom, and then I called Gia. And I looked at the clock, I was like, oh man, it's 10 o'clock. Like it's almost time for service. Like kind of snuck up on me. I didn't think I'd slept that late. Go ahead and read Matthew 24. Remember, we're not taking. Oh, you didn't even turn. So go ahead. Read Matthew 24 and 4.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, 24 and 48.
Mommy.
Sorry.
There.
You're gonna read 48 and 49.
Oh, wait, no, I'm missing.
But and if that evil servant shall say in his heart, my Lord delayeth his coming, and shall begin to smite his fellow servants and eat and drink and with
Drunkards. Keep reading 50 and 51.
the Lord of the servant shall come in the day when he looketh not for him, and in the hour he is not aware of, and shall cut asunder and point him his portion with the hypocrites.
That's good, right?
Yeah.
So he's like, oh, my master, right, is away for a long time. He's gonna play. The mice will play, right? And then he begins to be rude and a drunkard. And then when the master comes back, when he's not paying attention, when the parents come back home, when you're not paying attention, when the mom wakes up from nap and you're not paying attention, and then he will cut him asunder and with Patricia and appoint him his servants with the
No, not
his
Patricia,
portion with
Big
the
Daddy
hypocrite.
Paul.
Okay.
Hey,
so
Mom, no, wouldn't it be funny if, like, you're a boss and you're like, your servant's all drunk and everything, and then he opens the door and he's like falling out the door and stuff, and you're like,
I don't know if that would be funny if I'm a boss and I come back and my employee's not doing what I want them to do. So is there anything wrong with watching TV or talking to my friends, taking a nap?
yes.
No, well, in some ways, yes, it's bad, but in some ways.
But inherently, there's nothing wrong with taking a nap or watching TV, right? Or talking to your friends.
I have a question.
But there is a time and a place for everything. Yes.
When you talk to your friends, did you have to like go all the way to like the city and put a coin into the thing?
Look, he got jokes. He's trying to apply them all. I had a house phone and it was purple and it was cordless. Thank you very much. And it was kind of translucent. So no, I didn't. I had a phone in my own room. Booyah! I have a phone in my own room, and I think I have my own phone number too. Booyah, baby.
6 1
Nope.
671 770.
That's not the number I had as a child.
You had child 7117717.
Yeah, no. So while he's trying to clown, I have my own phone in my own room. Actually, I don't think I have my own phone number, but
Exactly.
I definitely have my own phone in my own room, and it was purple because purple is the best color ever.
No, it's turquoise with glitter in it.
Okay.
Turquoise
So
with
let's go
glitter
to
in it.
Ecclesiastes 3 and 1.
Isn't it messed up when you go to those phones and you put the coin in, you're
It's called a
hoping,
payphone.
and then you're hoping your friend's gonna call, but then they don't answer, you just wasted your 21 cents.
Look, I don't know if I've ever used the payphone, to be quite honest.
Ecclesiastes what?
3 and 1. Come
There.
on, let's go. Yeah. No, wrong way. It's 5 Proverbs. Okay, go ahead.
What can I
Anything
tell
What's
you?
your name again? Honesty.
Modesty.
It was honesty.
Oh yeah. Modesty, honesty.
Honesty. Read.
Can I put something after?
Yes.
Okay. To everything that there is a season, a time, every person, purpose
And
under
a time to every purpose.
under the heaven.
Right, so there's a time and a season for everything. There's a time to watch TV, there's a time to talk to your friend, and there's a time, of course, to take naps, because I take naps almost every day. These naps are very important for me. So my children get into trouble like this, as Aria already told you guys, because I will go down to the lake, I will go, oh, sorry, you want to say something, go ahead.
Wait, no, finish.
Okay, I will go lay down and take a nap, and I will give them chores to do. Not a billion like Honesty tried to imply, but I will give them things to do.
Guys,
Like clean their room, which they should clean, wash dishes, whatever. I don't tell them how long I'm going to lay down because I often don't know how long I'm going to lay down. I lay down, I close my eyes, I could just go to sleep. And I wake up whenever the Almighty says, look, get up, your children out there playing, and they need to spanking. So that's when I get up.
I know, Big Daddy Paul like, yeah,
so
man,
when
here.
I wake up and I find them playing or not having completed what I feel like is an adequate amount of work and the amount of time for which I've been asleep, that's when they get in trouble. So
Okay,
when
listen,
I've been asleep
listen,
for an
guys.
hour and a half and I wake up and you have 3, 3, I forgot how to
First kill, double kill.
I forgot how to kill
The tree.
in Chinese. I forgot. Uno, dos, tres, whatever, and you got 3 dishes washed. Yes, you're gonna get in trouble because you should be able to wash more than one dish in a half an hour. Yes, ma'am.
Listen here.
Go get it.
Okay. You probably want to kill me for this.
I'm gonna kill you. Moving on. If you have to ask that question, you know it's probably inappropriate and you shouldn't share.
No,
Mom,
it's
listen
not
to this.
inappropriate.
Listen what
It's
she
bad.
said. She said that adequate. Now do you see how much work she's giving us that we are not able to finish it in the time that he's sleeping. So now we get spanked because she gives us overboard of the stuff.
No. Like when I woke up and she had washed 3 dishes, did you get in trouble?
No.
Yes.
No, because you had cleaned the veranda, you had cleaned the bathroom, and you were working on the living room, right? Or no, you had done something outside. You had
I what's it called? I cleaned up dog poop
go
outside.
wash your hands. Thank you for that.
Knuckles.
Go.
Okay, so let me tell you.
No.
My mom.
No.
No, it's not inappropriate.
No, because you're gonna get in trouble. No, I can already tell. Let's go to Matthew 24.
I'll tell them anyways.
Verse 36.
What's wrong with me telling them?
Why do you have my pillow? That's not my pillow.
What's wrong with me telling them?
Because I don't feel like it's gonna be appropriate.
It's not going to be appropriate. It's about, you know how you let us make videos on the Sabbath?
Yeah.
Yeah. It has something to do with that. Just it wasn't on the Sabbath.
Come on. Matt, come on, let's go.
Please.
Matthew 24 and 36. Go ahead and read.
But of that day and hour, knoweth no man, not
You don't need that.
No. not the angels of heaven, but they Father only.
Okay. 37. Matthew 24, 36.
He's gonna read it.
No, keep reading. 37.
But as the days of
Noah.
that's not what's going on.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Noah, were so shall he was coming to the Son of Man be.
Okay, 38.
For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving marriage until the day Noah entered into the ark.
Verse 39.
And he knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son Man be.
So this is like them, right? Like children. They play and play and play and play and play. And everything's fun and games. And so Noah went into the ark, and then it started raining. And then they're like, oh man, this
Was
is
it
serious.
like raining super hard, like shh, and it's
I don't know. I wasn't there, but they had never seen rain before. So I'm sure when they're like, "Oh, this is so cool," wait, it's not stopping. What's happening, right? So and Noah might have told them that it was going to rain and flood. I don't know, but I know
I
he was
wonder what he even
he was a
called
preacher.
rain because they haven't seen
he's a preacher of righteousness. So he was telling them about the truth, and they chose to play while the master was away.
Mom, I have a question. When it means by giving marriage, what does that mean?
Getting married, and so marrying and giving a marriage divorce. So, do you sometimes find yourself caught in this illusion where you think time is on your side?
No.
Okay, so the example that they have.
Time is on my side right now.
He thinks time's on his side right now, but after serving, I'm about to bing, 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 bing him.
And nah, I won't get Captain Picard.
And she's gonna get Patricia and Papa.
Yeah, okay. So this.
I want
Okay,
kids.
so time is on. Okay, after service, but you're too far. So time is on nobody's time. It keeps going. It doesn't stop, and it doesn't slow down for anyone, with the exception of the Most High. There's a certain few people where He has given them the ability to control time, right? But in general,
ability to control it.
like Hezekiah, he was like, "How do I know that you give me this promise?" And he said he's going to make time go backwards. So yeah, to make time stop it. No, ma'am. No, go put this away. He made time go backwards. Because the Almighty created time, He can do with it what He wants, so He can give certain people the ability to control time. But in general, we don't control time. Time is not anybody's friend. You live your life, and then they say, "Oh, somebody might pass away," and they'll say, "Oh, that person died too soon." And I know that person died right on time, right? You just feel like he died too soon because of whatever reason.
So they say time travel is real. Is that possible?
I don't know. Do I look like an astrophysicist?
Yes, we do.
Okay, so yes, time travel is real. Moving on. Okay, so it's important as children to learn Romans 13 and 11.
Why?
Romans 13 and 11. Go ahead, Ultra.
That knowing
Your name's not Ultra, your name is Honesty. 13 and 11. Romans 13 11.
Not slothful in business of the
And that knowing.
What?
And that knowing, Romans 13 11.
Yeah.
Are you in Romans?
Yes.
it's Romans 12 and 11.
No, 13 and 11 is right by there. I have the same Bible as you are, no.
No, Romans 13 11.
No, not on that page you were. It's
No, it didn't flip on that. 13 11 is there.
No, I know. I wasn't even reading that.
So go ahead and read Romans 13 11 right there and see what it says.
Yeah. Not slothful in business.
Yes, and knowing, go ahead, read it right. Read it.
And knowing the time that now is high time to awake out of sleep, for now our salvation near when we believe.
Nearer than we believe. So in reality, when we're talking about the illusion of time, I'm relating it to how, as children, you will frequently run out of time. Or in life, we feel like we run out of time.
Yes, we run out of time.
But in reality, when the Bible's talking about running out of time, it's talking about the coming of the Almighty. So people live their lives, right? Like in the day of Noah, and they're playing, they're sinning, they're transgressing, thinking that the Almighty isn't coming back, right? That they have more time. That He delayed this coming, as Israel always said. But
well,
then
technically they were right. Almighty wasn't coming.
Well, yes, He is coming. And
Yes, He is coming.
time still runs out for people. So I don't know when I'm going to pass away. So if I sin, think I had time, and then I die, then what happens? I die in my sin, right? And then where do I go? So yes, honesty.
Hey, Mom.
So- One time, it's a Wait, no, you didn't want to say that. It's not in what. It's only in what.
Go ahead. Make it quick.
So one time I wanted to take Kamari to school.
I put Kamari to sleep.
No, to take Kamari to school, and we made a video, and then we cleaned up, and we still cleaned up before my mom got here. We were almost running out of time. We had like 8 minutes. So.
Okay. Go ahead. Kamari, what question did you have? I mean, Ultron, what question did you have?
What's the question?
Okay, what did you want to say, Ultron?
Okay. Now, let's say you were to clean up first. You cleaned up everything and everything was finished. But then you have sisters that dirty it. And so then when you come back, it looks like it got messier than what it was before. What are you gonna do?
That's a question.
And so this constantly happens a lot because my sisters are always dirty things. That's my story.
Done. Okay. I think it kind of depends on the situation. So this is why you guys.
Why are you leaning down? Why are you rubbing your dirty
Hey, be quiet. This is why you guys constantly hear me say Hebrews 3:15. Let's go. Hebrews 3:15.
I don't know where Hebrews is.
It's in the Bible.
She farted.
Is fart in the Bible?
No, I don't think the word fart is in the Bible.
Hebrews 3:13.
3:15.
I made it before you on.
We're taking turns. Go ahead and read.
Honesty. Well, it said today, if ye will hear his voice, harden not your hearts, as it is to provocation.
As in,
I know.
As in the provocation, right? I always say this when you the day you hear your Almighty's voice, harden not your hearts, because people think they have more time in life, but nobody's time is guaranteed. Nobody knows when they're gonna die. Nobody knows the day and the hour and the time and the which way. So we need to live our. Okay. So let's see. You have to live your life like you don't know. Like we could die right now. At any time, any of us can die.
Yeah.
So we have to live our life according to how it's pleasing to Almighty, so that if we were, that we can make it into the kingdom. So can you please stop pushing on the table? Sit up. Okay. So let's go to James 4:14.
I was just at James. Like,
No, I know what she wants. Let's steal the crackers.
Go ahead and read, Ultron.
For that ye have got to say, if the Lord will, we shall live, do this or that.
James 4:14.
James 4:14.
where
Ye know what shall be on the morrow, or what is your life? It is even a vapor that appeareth for a little time, and then it vanishes away.
Whereas ye know not what should be on tomorrow, right? We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Or what is your life? It is even as a vapor of smoke. What happens when it's really cold outside and you walk outside and you go, what happens? You get the steam that comes out. But how long does the steam stay there?
At least a good 30 seconds.
Like that, right? It's super quick. It is not 30 seconds. It's super quick. So that appears for a little time and then vanishes away. That's the way our life is. Okay. Romans 13:11.
Why can't I just use it for it?
Give her that.
It's like,
No, not give her that. There you go.
and that knowing the time that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than we believe. Oh, that's
The night is far, right? So knowing that it's high time to wake out of sleep, knowing that at any point in time, the Almighty can come back here. At any point in time, your mom and dad can come home. At any point in time, your mom can wake up for her nap. You don't know when that time is, so it's important that we don't play. There is time to play. It's not to say that you guys can't play, but like Mari said, you got to get the work done first. You got to be obedient first, right? We do what the Almighty has asked us, and then we have time to play.
But
So let
sometimes
us-
if your mom's gone for a long time and you have like one project to do,
One project to do better.
like what? We have like one project to do and then it's like.
And it wasn't like that big.
And it wasn't like that big. I just
But yeah, but that's the same thing that I would do as a child, and it often, sometimes no, but it often got me in trouble.
How do you get in trouble for one small thing? Let's say it's just like pick up that watermelon.
Because you have the, yeah, okay, well, yeah, let's pick up one thing. But how many times, like just the other day, I was like, Kamari, pick up the dog poop, bring in those water bottles and that scrub brush off the table, and pick up the water bottle lid off the table in veranda, and pick up the eggshells that you dropped on the floor. And then we were here from like 9 o'clock until 11:30. And when I got ready to leave at 11:30, what had you completed?
Bushcraft.
He had completed nothing. None of those tasks were hard. All of those tasks, the dog
Bushcraft
poop,
was.
the dog poop would have taken the longest, and that was the poop that was right in front of the house. So that would have taken the longest to pick up. But in reality, everything else would have taken 5 minutes. But he still managed to not complete that. So it is important for us to practice now with our parents to stop procrastinating. When we're asked to do something, stop procrastinating when we're asked to do something. This way, when we're adults, we're ready to be diligent servants, living a life focused on pleasing the Father, always ready when the Almighty calls us, because we don't know when the Almighty is going to
Mom,
call us.
take the books out of your skin before you take it out of the bus. You procrastinate all over.
Who I procrastinate on? I used to procrastinate more, but I try not to procrastinate.
You tried. Good job.
Everybody give me a pat on the back. So, I'm going to close out with another parable. I'm going to read it myself. It's Matthew 25, 1 through 13. Right? Then shall the kingdom of heaven be likened unto 10 virgins who took their lamps and went forth to meet the bridegroom. 5 of them were wise and 5 were foolish. They that were foolish took their lamps and took no oil with them. But the wise took oil in their vessel with their lamps. While the bridegroom tarried, they all slumbered and slept, which is fine, right? At midnight there was a cry made, Behold, the bridegroom cometh, and go ye out to meet him. Then all those virgins arose, trimmed their lamps, and the foolish said unto the wise, Give us oil, for our lamps are gone out. But the wise answered, Not so, lest there be not enough for us and you, but go and rather and to them that sell and buy for yourselves. So you have 5 virgins that had extra oil, they planned ahead, they had extra oil, and 5 that did not. And while they went to go buy, the bridegroom came, and they that were ready went in to the marriage, and the door was shut behind them. Afterwards came also the other virgins, saying, Lord, Lord, open to us. But he answered and said, Verily, verily, I say unto you, I know you not. Watch therefore, for ye know neither the day nor the hour wherein the Son of Man cometh. Right? We don't know when the Almighty is coming back. So it's important that we be ready, that we live our lives to the please, not like the men who were in the days of Noah who played around, right? But as diligent servants, as ambassadors of Christ, so that when he comes back, we're ready to go into the marriage feast, and we're not scrambling trying to get our lives together. Oh, wait, Almighty, I haven't stopped lying. Oh, wait, Almighty, I haven't stopped stealing. Oh, wait, Almighty, I haven't stopped fornicating. That's not the way you want to be when the Almighty comes back for you. So our scripture remembrance for today is Romans 13 and 11. You can write that on the board, Kamari. And Romans 13 and 11 says, And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to wake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than when we first believed. So,
Now I have some minutes.
okay. So don't get caught in the illusion of time, thinking that you have more time, because time is short. Life is short. It's like a vapor storm.
What about
And
our
I love
project?
And I love you all. See y'all back.
What about our
And I
project?
see you next Sabbath, most high willing. Shabbat shalom.
What about our project?
Your project is on the floor. Yes.
Yay! Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom.
That was the best.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
You should see.
You know you're not supposed to have yellow.
All right.
Yeah, Nama, why did you get that without asking?